after which Ayatollah Khamenei is the one who has taken charge, and indeed one should be sincere enough to say that without any doubt that he has fulfilled the responsibility of leading the Ummah, and at the same time fulfilling what really Imam Khomeini wanted, those desires which Imam Khomeini had, and he is fulfilling that.
در یک سال گذشته دنیا دید که دشمنان اسلام علیه ایران و انقلاب ایران چگونه خواستند انقلاب رو نابود کنند و سرنگون کنند، ولیکن رهبر و پایداری مردم و ایستادگی مردم و دفاع از اسلام الحمدلله بر منت ماندگار هست، ماندگار شد و ماندگار خواهد بود.
This past year, the world have seen that how the West really wanted to give a bad name to the Islamic revolution, to Islam, and to the people of Iran, but still at the same time we see today that Islam is well established in Iran and the revolution is well established in Iran.
من یه جمله بگویم که استکبار جهانی دشمنان بزرگ اسلام نه خواهان حقوق بشرند، نه خدمت به انسان ها مد نظرشون هست، نه عدالت مد نظرشون هست، تنها و تنها دشمن اسلامند و با انقلاب اسلامی اگر بدند چون با اسلام دشمنند و میخواهند انقلاب اسلامی را سرنگون کنند، یعنی اسلام را از پا درآورند. ولی خداوند متعال میفرماید نحن نزلنا الذکر و انا له لحافظون.
Let me tell you that the tyrants of the world, the tyrant rulers of the world, they are enemies of Islam. They don't really want human rights. They don't really want justice in the world. They want to destroy the Islamic revolution of Iran, the revolution of Iran. When they destroy that, that is really the destruction of Islam. But let me tell you that, and let me tell them that Islam have been revealed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah is the protector of it as mentioned in the Holy Book.
قرآن کریم به ما می‌آموزد ان تصبروا و تتقوا لا یضرکم کیدهم شیئا. اگر مقاومت کنید، تقوا بگزینید، مکرها، خدعه‌ها، نیرنگ‌ها، نقشه‌هاشون هیچ سودی نخواهد داشت.
The Quran teaches us that if we are steadfast and if we are pious, then nothing will give us any trouble or any pain.
و سرانجام زمین را بندگان صالح خدا به ارث خواهند داد. ان الارض یرثها عبادی الصالحون.
And eventually this earth will be inherited by those who are the righteous ones, as truly mentioned in the Quran that the earth will be inherited by the righteous ones.
بار دیگه تشکر خودم رو نسبت به برادران عزیز و خواهران گرامی که این مجلس رو تشکیل دادن، به خصوص از زهرا فاندیشن که این برنامه رو به زیبایی برگزار کردن و به ویژه از برادر عزیزم جناب آقای میرزا عباس که زحمت کشیدن این برنامه رو به نام امام خمینی برگزار کردن، تمام تقدیر و سپاس خودم رو تقدیم می‌کنم.
Once again, I thank all of my dear brothers and sisters who have come here, particularly, and I also thank the Zahra Foundation for organizing such a program under the name, under the banner of Imam Khomeini. I also thank my brother Mirza Abbas for doing that as well.
و امیدوار هستم که خداوند متعال به همه ما توفیق بدهد بتوانیم راه پیامبر، راه ائمه خدا، راه اولیاء خدا و راه امام خمینی که یکی از اولیاء خدا هستش ما ادامه بدهیم و به پیش بریم.
And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we be on this path of the Prophet, of the saints, of the awliya, and also the path of Imam Khomeini, who is one of the wali, one of the saints as well, that we be on this path.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ayatollah Khamenei, and behalf of Al-Zahra Foundation, all brothers and sisters would like to thank Hujjatul Islam wal Muslimin Al Moezi, and now it is time to display some stretching clips in the memory of Imam Khomeini, Rizwanullah Ta'ala alayhi. Salawat.
Arab Seminary School in 1919 and left there for home 3 years later.
Paul was famous for his seminary school, and there he achieved great success in his study of theology and was educated in the advanced levels of theology by prominent masters. His main educators included Sheikh Abdul Karim Harbi Yazdi in Islamic jurisprudence and theology, Sheikh Ali Akbar Yazdi in astronomy, and Sheikh Muhammad Ali Shahbadi in mysticism. Imam Khomeini married at 27 when he was one of the leading educators at the Qom Seminary School. During the years he was studying and teaching, specific important developments took place in Iran and the world. These events included the fall of the Qajar dynasty, the rise to power of Reza Khan and the Fatimid regime, the outbreak of World War II and the subsequent presence of foreign military forces in Iran, forcible prohibition of the wearing of the veil and the Islamic dress code, the late Darasist struggle against Reza Khan, severe suppression of clergy and religious manifestations in Iran, the visible rise of Marxism, the fall of Reza Khan, and the stormy years following September 1941, and the oil nationalization movement led by Ayatollah Khashoggi and Dr. Mossadegh. The experiences gained through all these developments helped Imam Khomeini during the period he led the struggle against the Shah's regime